Yes.
Tell us how the killings occurred.
We were transporting them one by one to the firing ground. Me and Lt Malick and Sanamanjang were standing there. When we take this person, they fire at him, he fall in the ditch. We come back for another. Until the last man, I took him up to the ditch. When we were going up to the, because since we picked them from here, I was investigating him alleged for that they were mercenaries, but he said they were not mercenaries. They were going, asking him whether they were what they were, asking him whether they were what they were. They were people going to Europe. They were trying to...
They were backway boys.
Yes, they are backway boys. So on that we were discussing until we reached at that point. So when I took this man up to the ditch, before we reached the ditch, he was having a note, 100 euro note. He gave it to me. He told me that it's not necessary for me to die with this. You are living, you may use it. You have been nice to me since we take off from Banjul. When we arrived, he asked me to give him. Sanamanjan told me, finish him. He asked me for me to.
Were you told what you were supposed to do?
Okay, when we arrived at the ground,
yes,
Solo said these people are mercenaries. The order from the head of state, the former President Yahya Jammeh, is they are all to be executed. And we start escorting them.
Did anybody oppose the idea?
No, and there was no. At the time, Solo was the senior man on the ground.
You all accepted the order?
Yes.
Tell us how the killings occurred.
We were transporting them one by one to the firing ground, up to the ditch. When we were going up to the, because since we picked them from here, I was investigating him, asking him whether they were what they were alleged for, that they were mercenaries. But he said they were not mercenaries. They were people going to Europe. They were trying to.
They were backway boys.
Yes, they are backway boys. So on that we were discussing until we reached at that point. So when I took this man up to the ditch, before we reached the ditch, he was having a note, 100 euro note. He gave it to me. He told me that it's not necessary for me to die with this. You are living, you may use it, Banjul. When we arrived, he asked, you have been nice to me since we take off from. Asked me to give him. Sanamanjan told me, finish him. He asked me for me to allow him to say his prayers. I said, go ahead. He kneeled down to say his prayers. Then Sanamanja has already released the shot and fired him.
As far as you know, how many people did Malick Jatta